The folks here in Florida definitely used to this. Rain in the forecast as we join you from Everbank Stadium here in the city of Jacksonville. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. On the game's first play, second down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 49. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, first and 10.
The Jaguars at 8-1 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Manning.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49-yard line.
19, go! Here's Manning to throw. He'll let this go end zone for Green. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the number 1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well.
And now nothing but Green ahead of him.
Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, LA. Saquon Barkley, 77 yards. And the Chargers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Not liking the look, they'll change the play. Working from the gun, Manning. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Charger drive about to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Young to throw it. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They enter play here, number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. Throwing, Young. He finds his man, complete. It's Moss. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Here we ready.
Young. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll send Moss in motion right. These two teams all tied after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
52 Blues.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Ready up. Here we go. 10 black.
They'll send Moss in motion right.
Cut.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
There he goes again. Saquon Barkley.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Saquon Barkley with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Shotgun now for Manning. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
To throw is Manning. Here's a diving catch right side. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Black, white, white. Slide through.
They'll send Moss in motion right.
Check.
Now Young. That went out wide and intercepted.
Picked up by Diamador Lenore. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
Now Manning. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Throwing is Manning. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brock Bowers.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Chargers. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now Manning.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Johnson on the return. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you go and work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. 60 red. Ready.
Off the play fake, Young. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Set. 33. Set.
A first down carry for Barkley. Down inside the 40.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Over the middle here to Brown. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. 3rd and 2.
Come on, punt.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
And the Chargers
10 cycles. Green jack.
a gain of 13 yards.
Steal.
First down, Chargers.
Ready.
Young now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Final play of the half. Young. Touchdown, Chargers. Saquon Barkley on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now up to 14. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. One final try now for Manning. And that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Ready?
Again, it's Young. Touchdown! A great play there. A touchdown on a kick return and now run through the air.
And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Manning now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 30.
Now Manning.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He's across midfield. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10.
A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. Manning. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Brock Bowers
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, L.A. Saquon Barkley. 65 yards.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the gun, it's Manning.
That would complete downfield to Treadwell.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
First down. First and 10.
To throw, it's Manning. Wide open receiver complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Brock Bowers,
42 yards.
and the Jaguars get a bit closer.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville.
A quick throw here out to Brown. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Young. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away.
Fielded at the 20. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. From midfield, here's Manning.
And that'll be taken in downfield by Green.
Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Manning going to throw. Going for it all. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. 28 yards.
And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Chargers 49, Jaguars 42.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
We've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Now a quick throw to Moss.
20, 5, and he's in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 46 yards.
And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
56, Jaguars 42.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Going to throw right side here, complete. The Jaguars on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Manning to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
That looked great when he first took off, because in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now Manning, got to have this one.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That's quickly out to Harrison.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. And a reception made by Green. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 18. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Again, it's Manning. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
19 tight. Let's go now.
Throwing now is Manning.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
To throw is Manning. Pass to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Jaguars first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars. Derrick Henry from 3 yards out.
And the Jaguars are back within a score.
Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Jaguars 49.
So we'll see the onside kick here right out of the 2-minute warning. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And Young's going to throw it here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Down right around the 25.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
At the 25-yard line.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Now Young. Throw left side complete. That's Brown.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Young.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
First down.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll give to Barkley out of the gun. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On the double. Shoot. Yep. Ready. Black shot. Hut.
Young here to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for L.A., they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they suffered just their 2nd loss as they drop to 8-2 now on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week as